Guys, welcome back to the Cricket 22 Ashes series. It's Australia and England. This is game 2. It's a pink ball test. It is a day-night test here. Australia, England, of course. Doesn't look like there's been any changes to the teams, as England have got the call of head. They've won the toss. I would love to bowl first here with the pink ball. And England have chosen to bowl first. An interesting choice, as the crowd suggested, with a bit of a hush as the noise went over the venue. Plenty of people on the hill there as well, here at the Adelaide Oval, as the players make their way onto the field. The pink ball. It's been given to Jimmy Anderson to start things off here. So, pink ball. Ollie Robinson's got a couple. So does, and Chris Wokes has a wicket as well. Coming in at number 5. Tricky little period of the game here for me. 3 for 73. Ow. Might have hit me in the head. No run. Oh, it's a little bit of swing. Riverbank end. Get through. Ah. Guys, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life now that I don't have to work. For a little bit anyway. No. Yes. There we go. Finally off the mark. A little too straight there from Wokes and just able to tap it along to the onside for a couple of runs. Who's in at the other end? Wade. Wade's 11 from 24. Edged. And taken. Saqib gets me out. That ball was moving and I didn't want to play at it. But yet I was sucking in to get the bat out in front of me. And it was Josh Butler, I think, who took the catch. Wow. 4 for 88 for 2. Australia cooked it. Now we get a chance on a life. Here's a bloke on debut, Nick Gubbins. I forget one in that same area. He sweeps it and it's through, and that'll be 4. And it was the members at the Adelaide Oval. 1 for 46. This Gubbins bloke for England's looked okay on debut. He's survived my bowling so far pretty nicely. 23 from 40. He's looked the goods. Oh, gee, that was in the air a little bit. Hit nicely towards the boundary and well fielded out there. I'll keep it to a couple. They wanted a third. Oh, they're going to get... Oh, disastrous. Absolutely disastrous. And this bloke has been run out on debut. It looks like... They hesitated. There's a yes, a no, and then another yes call. By the end of it, no one knew what was going on. And he was never really in the picture. Have a look at this. Not even really in the frame when I've whipped off the bails. Gubbins out for 25. He'll be filthy with that. 2 for 56. Oh, that's through. That will be runs. Yes! The wicket falls. Oh, I felt like I'd been bowling quite well to Milan. Beaten him a couple times. He'd also had a couple of close calls, but finally we get the little edge and a good catch taken behind the stumps by Matty Wade. Look at that, lovely. Don't play that shot. It's a foolish shot. Milan out for 29. It's 3 for 76. Ben Stokes, a new man in, another left-hander. I eat left-handers for breakfast. Although this morning I had hash browns for breakfast. They were pretty good too. Just chucked them in the air fryer. I wanted a kebab, but the kebab shop isn't open yet, so I had to make a decision. Oh, he swept that straight into Cam Green there. Almost, if he recovered quick enough, would have been able to catch it off his own body impact. I've been involved in past 2 wickets. Pat Cummins gets rid of Joe Root after making a 50 and not converting. Seen that before. 4 for 216 though. Bairstow and Stokes, the 2 guys in at the moment. Oh, he's come down the wicket. I'm not sure he's really got all of it, but it's a very nice shot in the end from Ben Stokes. I thought I'd actually done him here because I'd pitched it shorter and he's actually got it quite high on the bat. England really posting an imposing first inning score. That should be out. And it is. An inside edge onto the pad. This is a very good wicket. But Ben Stokes, what's he doing? He's come down the wicket. He's just hit it straight onto his pad and it's gone in the air. A new way to take a wicket. Haven't seen that one before. 5 for 222. Stokes out for 66. So again, I continue my specialist form against left-handers at the moment. Need to find a way to get the right-handers out a little bit better than just sort of the leg slip bat pad catch. Really just got to target that top of off stump a little better and ripping delivery. That's plum, I think. Oh, I think it is. Yes. Another one. Gee, this is a real good spell from me. Come back in. I've picked up Stokes. Now I've got Butler early. Butler's OP as, remember? Look at this one. Oh, it's come back nicely. So 4 for 226. I reckon the height was a little bit questionable here as to whether it was going over the top, but it certainly struck him right in front of middle stump. Oh, no, it was out. No, good call. Well bowled to me. 3 for 20. 3 for 23, my figures. It's pretty good. Oh, he's nicked it anyway. Onto the stumps. The end of Chris Wokes. Geez, I bowled really, really good this spell. Hits the bails. Wade didn't even worry about it. 7 for 226. Couple wickets and a maiden. Not over. And Johnny walks off for the end of the session by himself. 7 for 226. England at the close of the second session on day 2. Are they in front of the game at the moment? They are. They rolled Australia for 168 in the opening session. 3 blokes make 38 runs. I didn't realise how poorly we batted in the first innings. I've got 4 for 23 as we head into the evening session of play, which, geez, that's going to be a killer. Actually, this is the twilight session, not the evening session. This is going to be an absolute killer for us to come back in this session and then get the pink ball under lights again. Could be disastrous. Oh, quite interesting too. Matthew Wade is keeping in this game after Josh Inglis kept in the previous game. So they've swapped the gloves. It's away for 1. So we got him out for 280. 90 behind, but it's 3 for 22. And Jimmy Anderson looks on fire with the ball at the moment. That is swinging late. Australia in all sorts. They need me and Marnus to pull us out of it. But my form of late, not been too good. We'll see. I don't think I've been able to bat with Marnus yet. I think I've bat with Harris and Wade. I don't know about Warner, but I don't think I've bat with Marnus yet. So I'm hoping this will be a really good pairing for us as an Australian duo. No good there. And there I am, off the mark, with a nice drive through mid-wicket. Fabulous runs. That's down the ground, that'll be more runs. I don't think it'll make the boundary. Doesn't quite have the power to it. But it will be 3. Oh no, it's 4. Oh, away again. That's going to be 4. The state of this game at the moment is not very good in our favour. We're still 57 runs behind with that single. Still 7 wickets in the shed, but lots and lots of work to do. We need a fair chunk of runs. Like, this is probably going to need to be a 100, 200 run partnership, and then we're going to need to roll England quick smart tomorrow. Or even the next day, because we're probably going to need a day of batting. Off the back foot. Little bit of leaning on it, and it's finding the rope. Oh, yes, that is good. Got it square through the offside. Picks up a boundary. 50 partnership for us. It's been an important one. And that one just changed last minute. I'm trying to remember what the last video I made was, because it was a few days ago now, where I had my last video come out, and so I'm not sure if the test match had finished by that point, whether Australia had won the test match against Pakistan yet, or if the one days had started. That series is currently 1-1. Quite an exciting third and final ODI coming up. Oh, yes, it does beat the gap. Sort of a wait-on decision. Pick up a couple here. That'll be 2. Oh, I reckon that's in the gap here. This could be a boundary. Oh, what a bit of fielding by Chris Wokes to save a run. We ended up getting 3. That was sensational. Did he actually save it? That's the question. He did. Yes. Oh, that's well. Oh, is it well driven? Geez, I thought it had got through. It didn't. We ended up getting just the 1. I love how one of the minor details here in this game is obviously you can hear the Barmy Army chanting in the background, but they are a lot quieter with their chants in Australia compared to when they're in England, which is obviously realistic. They'd have a smaller army, smaller Barmy Army in at the time. Waiting. Oh, the stumps as the fielder. As Australia close in on just getting the lead, still a further 1 run behind here. Can't work that away. End of the over. 3 for 1, 1, 1. Yep. And with that shot there, Australia will get the lead. So that's the first little milestone here for myself and Marnus to do, was get Australia in front of the game and make England bat again. Now, the quest for setting the target begins. Oh, that's a top edge. It's going to be all the way to the boundary. Off a bounce for 4. Anderson coming back on for another spell here. 2 for 15. He's got to his name. So, round the wicket, that's wide. That's buys, I think. Oh, that's been worked away to the onside. That'll be 4 more. Move to 49. Oh, there was a bit of bat involved, and I think that will mean a 50 for me. Off 75 balls. Huge knock. This partnership between me and Labuschagne worth 118 now, after coming together at 3 for 22. So this has been very, very important. Yes. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Don't think it'll be a boundary. Although it's getting there. It'll be 3 to the long stand area of the ground. Tell you what though, if you weren't watching the football at the Adelaide Oval last night, oh no, we've lost Marnus. We've lost Marnus. Oh, and we've lost me too. Oh, I was so distraught that we'd lost Marnus. I've just nicked one. Anderson gets me out. And Australia, well, they're in all sorts now. Too late in the day wickets. Spent a long time out in the middle. Oh dear. Can they rally here? Josh Inglis did a little bit. And I think England have gone on to win the test, have they? 4 for 115. What do they need? They need another 57 runs. I mean, it would be remarkable if we were able to pull off a victory in this match now, because they're 4 for 115. Like, they need 57 runs to win the game. And we need 6 wickets. Oh, that's a run out! Oh my God! That's Joe Root too! What happened there? Wow! Is this a game-changing moment? Cummins with the throw-in. Root, for whatever reason, he just had to put the bat down. He just had to put the bat down. Oh my goodness. I'm shocked by that. 5 for 118. Joe Root is out. Wow. All of a sudden, England, 2 new men in. And they've just... Oh, wow. Changes quite a number of things. It's beautiful. Maiden over. Well, not really a maiden. Just 3 runs from it, but a wicket came. Stark gets Butler. Oh, wow. 6 down, England. Both guys very capable with the bat. Oh, but there's another one! Wax is gone! In the space of 3 overs, England have lost 3 wickets. And they still need about 50-odd runs. I mean, that's a shocking dismissal. He's hit it into the ground almost. Wade just too sharp. Wow. 7 for 125. What has gone on here? Ollie Robinson, the next man in. Wow. Overgone. 7 for 125. If I have one that turns back in, strikes him on the pad, be great. He's trying to hit it inside out. I don't think that's the wisest choice. Direct hit from line, be close. Well, I cannot believe that Joe Root run out. And what that has done to turn this game. England need 35 runs. Australia need 3 wickets. Who is going to break first? Oh, that's into the ground. 30 runs, 3 wickets. That's out, I think. I think it was a clean catch. It sounded like a clean catch. No, it's hit the ground. I didn't hear it hit the ground. Catch it! Oh! I probably need the leg slip in. Oh, and that's through the gap. That'll be runs. Warner's chasing it. But I think it's going to go to the boundary. 26 runs for England. Will there be any room for a disastrous run out again? Or they've hesitated, but they've come back for 3 and got it. That'll give Robinson strike. 22 runs for England. 3 wickets in hand. He's found the gap. Warner chasing it. Keeps getting away from him. They'll get a 3rd. Keeper's end probably going to be safe. England need 19 to win with 3 wickets still in hand. And they've done it. England have pinched victory with a 3-wicket win. We thought this was going to be the turning point. The Joe Root dismissal. Then I think Stark got one quickly. Then we got Wokes. But England went on to win. Jimmy Anderson, player of the game, performance. Huge by him. So in an epic test match, England have got home by 3 wickets. The pink ball, the Adelaide Oval. I think that's the first pink test Australia would have lost. Jimmy Anderson, still a gun. Player of the game, 6 for 65 in the second innings. Broke the game open for England. And Australia getting rolled. It was all really the first innings where Australia got rolled, and second innings they were able to set up a little bit of a chase. Made it tricky in the end for England, but they got home with a 3-wicket win. It's 1-1 in the Ashes. That's exciting.